Hello, it's Jeremy Osterberger. We're here at Downstream 2024. I'm with Eberhard Lucke of Lucke Consulting Technology Services. Eberhard, you're the owner and CEO of the business. For folks that aren't familiar with you, talk about LCTS and the value proposition that the company brings.
Yeah, I founded LCTS in 2012. At that time, it was a one-man show. I did some late night and weekend consulting, basically serving specifically refining industry with a focus on delayed coking. And late 2019, I decided I'll go into it full time and started hiring a few people into the business. And since then, we're trying to grow. And our value proposition is that we're a very flexible organization. We can fit in wherever the clients need us. We don't have a rigid structure, and we have a number of semi-retired consultants with a lot of experience that can go in and consult with clients on a very high level, but we can also go into details. And because we all work from home, we don't have a lot of overhead, so cost-wise, we are very competitive in the market.
And digging into that specificity of your value proposition too, is it turnaround consulting, project-based consulting? I mean, where have you found that niche where people really understand the value?
Yeah, we're mostly process engineers. We have all the other disciplines on board, but we're very front-end heavy. So in a conceptual phase, in conceptual design, feasibility studies, developing ideas, that's where the focus of our work is. But we are supposed to carry our work through the whole feed stage.
Okay.
When it comes to detailed design, we would switch to an owner's engineer role and give the engineering to the bigger EPC or whoever the client wants to partner with.
And is most of your work in refining petrochemical? Are you siloed to that industry, or talk about horizontally? Where do you guys do your work?
Yeah, based on my experience, there's a lot of downstream refining, oil and gas work, but we also very active in renewable energy transition, decarbonization.
Okay.
Actually, almost 90% of our current workload is in that area.
Okay.
And we, as I said, we added two pillars to our organization, which is project development and business advisory, just to give a more complete offering to our clients.
Okay, no, that's great. Thank you for that. So, one other question is geographically, or is it mostly here in the Gulf Coast? Where have you find yourself?
So naturally, a lot of the current activities are in North America. Gulf Coast is a focal point, but we do also international work. We're looking at South America, not so much Europe, but also Middle East.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Eberhard, one of the major challenges facing the industry is the balance between energy transition and profitable operation. You know, what role does LCTS play in advising the industry on sort of how to navigate their decarbonization programs?
So the advantage that we have, of course, it's the experience base. But what we noticed is that a lot of people, when they started the journey into decarbonization, were very focused on micro solutions, applying certain technologies and finding specific applications for those. They're slowly moving towards looking at whole facilities now.
Okay.
And we can help with that because we have the understanding of the whole refining process. We know it from A to Z. So we can look at everything and see where there are synergies. What I really want to go into is, you remember the times many years ago when people started looking at outsourcing maintenance activities and turnaround planning, where they had like clusters. Look at the ship channel here in Houston. All these companies, refineries, chemical plants. In Germany, there was a trend to outsource all the mechanical activities, maintenance, and build a new company that provides that for a cluster of companies. My vision is to have low-carbon energy hubs providing that type of energy to multiple clients, because some of these solutions, as you understand, economy of scale, are more profitable if they're implemented it on a larger scale.
That's that hub model. Is that what you're describing? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so we can help clients investigate either solutions within their facility
Or participate in.
or even look at a house.
Great. So, Eberhard, when we talk about you personally, I'd like to get into something maybe folks don't know about you. One thing I've learned is you're into animal fostering. So, what are we talking about? Cats, dogs, snakes? Tell me about what you're doing there.
Currently, there's also a cat involved, but mostly focused on dogs. Yeah.
All right.
And I have a heart for the larger breeds. As I always say, the cute little ones get adopted pretty fast, but it's harder to find a good family for the larger breeds. So I started rescuing almost 20 years ago.
Okay.
And I worked with several rescue organizations. And I took the dogs in and I kept them and went to meetings and all that and tried to find a good home for them. Of course, there are these foster failures where you just keep some for yourself. After a while, they grow on you and you don't want to let them go. So I currently have 3 dogs and 1 cat.
I was just about to say that. So 3 dogs and 1 cat right now. Oh, very cool. Well, good. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Look, I'll do this for anyone that maybe wants to learn more about LCTS. Obviously, Big Magazine is getting your message out through our platforms, but talk about other ways folks can find out about the organization.
So we have a website, so you can look at www.luckeconsulting.com. We're also very active on LinkedIn, so look us up on our LinkedIn page.
Okay.
Either by our name or the company name.
Fantastic.
And you will learn everything you need to know about our company.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us today, and we appreciate the opportunity here at the Downstream Show.
Thank you very much.